Now, let's mention the word disrupt. We're talking about managing disruptive changes. So I like to look at definitions so we understand what disrupt means. And here's what it means. The act or process of disrupting something, a break or interruption in the normal course or continuation of some activity or process. So look, everything in our life was going just fine. We didn't have any problems. And here comes COVID. Here comes disruptions in organizations. All of a sudden, our normal course has been altered now. That's what disruption means. So we got to understand things have changed now. Our normal course of doing business the same way has changed now. We can't keep doing things the same way. We can't keep thinking the same way. We can't keep operating the same way. So disruption has showed up in our life, and now we have to take a different approach. So don't miss this definition. Now, let me talk to you about what does change mean. Adam, tell us, what does change really mean? The first thing that change means, it means a turning point for the better or worse. It is a time in our life that we have to make a pivot. So listen, change is not coming to me always bad or negative or what am I going to do? It means it is a turning point in your life and you have to choose something different. You got to make a different turn. If you watch basketball, you'll see a player come down that court and 1 minute they'll be going in this direction and they'll pivot and they'll go into a different direction. They confuse the opponent and they don't know which direction they're going with that ball. That's what you have to do, my friend. It is time in our lives for a pivot. We have to make a turn in our lives. The only time that a human will change is when they want to get further away from pain, number one. And that means they want to get away from situations that makes them feel uncomfortable. A pain will cause them to rationalize their behavior and say things like, I'm doing my best already, or I'm too busy to make any changes. Have you heard that before? I'd like to make changes, Adam, but I'm just a little too busy. So the reason is not because you're too busy to make the change. It is because it is painful. And so the only time we want to make an adjustment or changes, make sure it's keeping me away from pain, away from making me feel uncomfortable. If you have took advantage, like in the spring season, of opportunity, if you have taken advantage of this time, if you've been taking advantage of opportunity, you've been seizing them as they come, then you have no reason to apologize when you're successful, my friend. You don't owe anybody anything. But on the same regard, if you have not seized opportunity, if you are not willing to change, if you're not willing to innovate, then you have no reason to complain in the fall season. There is no harvest for you. There's no results for you. Remember we talked about the soil? There is no seed. The seed never developed anything because you allow these other things to choke it out. It did not grow and produce a harvest. So fall season is time to collect on what we've been doing all year. Don't miss this part. These seasons apply to your life, to your business, to your career, to your family. There are 4 seasons. These are universal laws that if you learn to take advantage of each season, my friend, you will come through this disruptive change very successful. Oh man, good stuff.